There was a short story I read back in high school in literature class, literature. Um, and I don't know if it was something that was assigned to us or just something that was in the book that was assigned to us that I just read on my own. But it's stuck with me, and I cannot remember who wrote it. I think it might have been a Kurt Vonnegut short story, possibly, maybe. But it was a futuristic dystopian view of the future, um, where basically, I think, from my memory, the premise of the story was that in order to make everybody equal, the easiest way was to hold the exceptional people down. All right? Because it didn't say it in the story, but I mean, you can't fix stupid. You know what I'm saying? So, in order to make everybody fully equal, those who showed exceptional talent, strength, intelligence, they were hampered, they were handicapped deliberately by the state, methodically and scientifically, you know. But the story revolved around, if I can remember correctly, a ballerina and another dancer. And because of their strength and, physical agilities, they were weighed down by chains. All right, to slow them down a little bit, so they're not quite so graceful, right? But they fell in love with each other and made some sort of commitment to rebel against the system. Somehow or the other, the two break their chains in the middle of a performance and leap into the air, and it was all fantastical. Kind of almost reminds me of some Ayn Rand shit. Um, I don't know why I'm thinking about that right now, but I think it is a political warning. It really is easier to just, for an authoritative system, to just hold everybody down. You got to let the people at the top, the ones that are making the decisions, they got to, they need to have a few extra perks. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have to wait in line at the airport. They can have their private jets and their caviar and it's like, because it's a gratuity, if you will, a thank you from those who serve beneath them, for governing so well. Happy June 14th, motherfuckers.